Yep, mic check 1 2 3. Once again, I am going to do that twice. Last time I streamed, I had this weird vibrating
Yep,
electronic
mic check 1 2 3.
sound
Once
to my
again, I am
voice,
going to do that twice. Last
and
time,
sounds like we're good to go today. Very good. All right, let's jump in. Shall we? We shall. Hey man, if you haven't heard, I'm a pro streamer, which is not true at all. I always have trouble streaming with my connection, with my environment, people knocking on the door, the hallway, smoking outside my window, all that kind of stuff. But I do have a content poll. Curious what you've seen. If you've been watching my channel at all, I'm really looking to get to 150 followers. I have 111 followers right now, but I'd love to see you hit up my website at GameBrain.media, not .com. That's a $15,000 URL that's not being used. So hey, if you want to grab it, go for it. They'll lease it to you for $2,000 a month also. So you can go that route. Just joking. I mean, no, I'm not joking. That's full on serious. There's some lunatic registrar out there asking $15,000 for GameBrain.com. My website is GameBrain.media, but go there and check out actually all of the top level menus items. Home, about, you'll learn more about the channel and me. This poll, which is my 2021 content poll. I'm looking for what do you guys want to see in 2022? And can I get to 1,000 followers in 2022? I've been talking to some friends, and they say a lot of the followers are robots and multiple accounts and cheaters, people running multiple browsers, and what? Really? Wow. Anyway, also, let's see. I have a comment section. You have to register, or you can just fill in the form, and that sends me an email, and that's direct communication between me and you. 99% of that crap gets knocked out as spam filters, or knocked out by spam filters, because there are so many robots and bullshit hitting up your comment section on a website. It's like fighting a losing battle. The YouTube channel and commenting on my videos helps me immensely. You just wouldn't even be able to guess how much more that helps. So really, if you rather than registering on my website and waiting for me to approve your comment because I have to fight against spam robots on a consistent basis, or filling out the form and waiting for me to also see, oh, this is a legit response, and I need to email this person back and say, hey, thank you for the comment. Yeah, just go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and click that thumbs up, like a video on YouTube, leave a comment on YouTube. Usually I leave things on Twitch for 5, 10, 20, or 30 days. It depends. If I'm getting a lot of views on Twitch, then I'll just leave it there. But anyway, I'm giving you a whole lot of inside baseball, back end information about the website. What's the other thing called? Videos. Okay, I have a video gallery there that's pretty cool. It really is just a bunch of thumbnails of my YouTube channel. And then the other thing is Gamer Tools. Gamer Tools on my website is super cool. Just go look at it. Click every single link in that drop down and you will find something of interest. If you build your own PCs, you're going to learn something. If you have a shitty PC and you need to learn how to upgrade it, you're going to learn something there. Blah blah blah. So buy games. I have links there. I'm not affiliates. I'm not connected. I'm just helping out my gaming nation, gaming friends, gaming people, gaming followers. So I'd love if you're not a follower already, give me a thumbs up on Twitch, or give me a follow on Twitch, give me a thumbs up on YouTube, and you feed into the overalls that I need. I need 1,000 followers on YouTube before I can run commercials, and they pay me a penny. Yep. You don't even get 1 penny per view. You get $1 per 1,000 views, basically. But you don't start getting that kind of revenue until you have 1,000 followers, subscribers. They call them subscribers on YouTube. 1,000 followers on YouTube. I'm going to call them followers because that's what we're accustomed to here on Twitch. A subscriber is somebody who actually pays money. But a follower is a follower. And I would love to have you follow me on Twitch and then go to YouTube and subscribe, which is free. Essentially, go follow me on YouTube. It helps immensely. I need 1,000 followers, and you need to watch 4,000 hours worth of video on my website before I get $1 per 1,000 video views. So I do have one video that has 1,900 views, but I don't have 1,000 followers and I don't have 4,000 watch hours. So from that 1,900, that one video that has 1,900 views, and it's only 3 minutes long because it's a blind spot that if you hit this level and you can't complete this level because it's a blind spot. There's a stairway in a corner in the dark behind some crates, and it's stupidly simple to find. Once you find it, you're like, duh. But if you can't find it, you're like, oh, thank God I found this video. Anyway, that video would pay me $1.90, $1.90 with 1,900 views. If I had 1,000 followers on YouTube and yabba dabba doos, 4,000 watch hours and all the rest of the shit. Anyway, I was talking about buy games, gamer tools, and then yeah, you get to buy games. There's a website called Is There Any Deal? Highly recommend you visit them. They are an aggregator, so they scoop up all the prices from all the different websites and what the lowest historical price was and what the current price is at that website, and you'll find a place where if you go to Good Old Games, Humble Bundle, Steam, Epic, Uplay, Ubisoft, Uplay, Origin, blah 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 blah. Sorry. My favorite is CD Keys, and it is not on Is There Any Deal, but check out CD Keys. Back in the day, video games used to be delivered on CDs for PC. Then they moved to DVDs. But anyway, the website got registered as CD Keys, Keys, CD, like compact disc, keys.com. And you can register, create a profile, build a wish list, and get notifications when the game you want hits a certain price point. Bam, they'll send you an email. It's pretty slick. Anyway, that's enough about that. What are we doing today, Pinky? I don't know, Brain. We're going to take over the world. Speaking of the world, here it is in Fishing Planet. And we're going to go to Lone Star Lake because I'm going to educate viewers about the UNIsheet. If you are a Fishing Planet person, you've heard of the Uber sheet, UBER. The Uber sheet is a list of every lake and the time of day that you are most likely to catch a unique fish. Based upon, is it a sunny day, a partly cloudy day, or a cloudy day, or a rainy day? So the Uber sheet is a really valuable resource. There are several of them floating around. Warlord Sully, in 2019, it looked like the Uber sheet was abandoned, so he made something called the Uber sheet 2019. And I think after a year that was abandoned. And I don't know what the most current version is right now, but I took a piece of the Uber sheet and pasted it into Google Sheets. And I created something I call the UNIsheet, the unique sheet, a spreadsheet of unique fish, right? So UNISHEET, one word, UNIsheet. And I have patched on a keyword that will help you find exactly where it is. Go to DuckDuckGo, your favorite search engine, Google, Yahoo, Bing, I don't care. Put in the word UNISHEET, UNIsheet, one word. And then put in Troy Fishing, TROY, my first name, fishing, Troy Fishing, one word, no spaces. It's a unique keyword. I was looking for like putting it out there as a hashtag, but anyway, UNIsheet, Troy Fishing, that will, in any search engine, give you a link at the very top to the Steam discussion forum. Go to Steam discussions and you will find a link to my spreadsheet, the UNIsheet. And that will be a blank version of what you're currently seeing in the stream. So let me check the stream. Yep, that's what you're seeing in the stream is the UNIsheet. And I'm going to see, can I knock down my, nope, quality settings. All right, cool. So here we are looking at the UNIsheet, and I'm just going to go to Texas because in Texas I caught one of everything, and that's the whole point of the UNIsheet. The history of the UNIsheet is I was playing Fishing Planet. Every morning I'd get up as normal, make a cup of coffee, 5 o'clock, sit down, play Fishing Planet for 2 hours. And I kept seeing these two guys, my buddy Noah and my buddy Brad. And we kept seeing each other. We were at the same lakes. It's like, hey, man, where are you guys going next? Oh, well, when you're in Fishing Planet, you see somebody in the chat section catch a fish. It's like, oh, Noah caught a unique whatever, unique muskie at Michigan. And, normally a lot of people in the chat section of Fishing Planet say, hey, congratulations, nice fish, etc., etc. And a lot of times people will say, hey, can I get a marker? Where did you find it? What time of day is it? What's the weather? What's the size of the fish? Well, just share a marker with someone. But to share markers, you need to be friends. So Noah, Brad, and me all became friends in Fishing Planet's ecosystem. And then I started a Discord. And so we all joined Discord and we got mics and we started talking to each other. We're like, hey, where are you going after Michigan? I'd like to go to Alaska. I haven't been there. Oh, I've been there. It's great. Like different guys had different experiences. It's like, I got a bunch of markers up there. I can show you exactly where to get everything. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Let's go to Alaska. I'd go to Alaska. I mean, are you bored there since you've been there? Nah, I'll go back. It's a great place to fish. Blah, blah, blah. So, we had a great conversation happening in Discord. And then I decided, well, we just finished up Michigan. Of course, we didn't meet in Texas, so I didn't really record all the fish that I had caught historically in Texas. But, we all met in Michigan. Then I think we went to Alaska and we banged that one out. And what's sad about this streaming software I'm using is I can't scroll down. It won't show you updates. And you know what? I wonder if I click it again. Nope. It's just going to be stuck. It's on an explicit URL. It's basically showing you a screenshot. So anyway, we all went to, me, Brad, and Noah all went to Alaska. I think it was Brad he claimed to have all the markers, but he didn't, and or vice versa. Maybe Noah, somebody said, yeah, I've been up there. I got everything. Did you get this? Oh, no, I don't have a Dolly Varden. Where in the hell are the Dolly Vardens or the pinks? So then the other guy, I got a couple of those. I'll show you where they are. So we all started just following each other around, and I made this sheet so that we could record where we've been, what we've caught, and our personal bests. So the location, Texas, Missouri, Alaska, Michigan, whatever, a list of every species at the lake, a column to put in whether you caught a common, a trophy, or a unique. One guy I know who came along later, and we've had 10 people all sharing markers and going to the same lake together as a group, just banging out the unique sheet. And a couple of guys were just like, screw it. I put an X in the box. If I caught the red ear sunfish as a common and I caught it as a trophy, I'm done. And if he caught one again and again and again, he didn't record his new personal best. I put the numbers in and I used a pencil. I printed this out. It's a PDF. It's super easy. But I'll go through kind of like hierarchically, or as a hierarchy. UNIsheet Fishing Planet, you're going to find a blank version. After you search UNIsheet Troy Fishing, it'll lead you to a Steam discussion. From that forum, you click the link. It will give you a blank Google Sheet. Of course, you have to have a Gmail account or a YouTube account to save this. So you go File, Make a Copy, and it will save that to your own personal stash of Google Documents, which is a free service, just like free Gmail, free YouTube account. So you do File, Save a Copy, and you will have a spreadsheet that is blank. None of this stuff, none of the numbers that you're seeing on my spreadsheet will be filled in. It's yours. You made a copy. You can rename it. Like I get rid of copy of at the front. It will say copy of UNIsheet Fishing Planet, my species. So I just wipe out the first two letters and I put in, as you can see on my sheet, maybe you can't see the whole thing. It says UNIsheet Fishing Planet, my species list. My former name in Fishing Planet was Talk to Troy, and I have a whole shit ton of people on my friends list under that name, but eventually I changed it to GameBrain.media. So there we are. And once you have a blank spreadsheet, you can go to File, Print, or just use the icon on the toolbar. and print because it has page breaks and it will give you 1 or 2 lakes, sometimes 3 lakes if there's a small number of species at each lake, and you can print that PDF out. And it's very convenient to, put a staple in there, flip through. I think ultimately, how many pages is it? I just have to know. I think it's 13 pages. Yeah. Yeah, there's that many lakes, dude. No, my bad. And it starts getting wonky. Well, the blank version might be not messed up because my version is, excuse me, my version is a little messed up because I've changed the width of the columns. And let's see, my comments, if I snug that up and I snug my uniques up, you can make this, you can even delete the kilogram columns if you're not a kilogram guy. Anyway, it's a great way to track and see what you got. Make a copy, you get a blank version, or just go to the blank version and click print and make sure it's going to come out with proper page breaks. It should be about 13 pages. Maybe I thought with some of the new lakes that I've added, it's 18 pages. I don't know. There's a shit ton of lakes though, dude. And I wish that you could see. I wish you could see the PDF version and a live view of my browser, but I don't have the software for that. So anyway, I'm going to jump into Lone Star because I am lacking a couple of fish at Lone Star, as you can see on my UNIsheet. So I'm launching from the globe into Lone Star, and I'm going to go pick up the bluegills and red ear. I'm sure that I've caught them. I just don't remember exactly where or exactly what tackle I was using, exactly what time of day it was. But it's Lone Star, so it shouldn't be too hard to find these guys and fill in that missing piece of my UNIsheet. There's only a couple missing species sizes further down my list in a couple of different categories. I don't know, lakes at a couple, so I've gone elsewhere. Like this lake, I think they're the trophy bluegill here. Okay, cool. It looks like we are looking at the lake. The trophy bluegill here, I think gets up to 0.8 or 0.9, which is pretty respectable bluegill. But, I've been in Louisiana. I think it's called Quanchkin Lake. And I think I have a 3.5 or bigger bluegill there. In fact, let's just do that right now. Let's go look at my bluegill record and my red ear record. So those guys are going to be up here in the 3 and 4 pound range. Here you go. Here's my unique bluegills, a 3 pounder at Quanchkin. Oh man, I really thought I had a 3.5 pounder. I was shooting maybe for 3.5. And then I believe I have a 4 pound red ear at Quanchkin. Here we go. Yep, 4.013 red ear at Quanchkin. Now I got that on crickets. See, when you go to Lone Star as a noob, you probably don't have crickets. So you're going to have to rely on, pet food for red ear. Yeah, you can't look at it unless you go to the lake, right? So if we go to the lake and we look at this fish species, for the bluegill, they would like dough balls, crickets, redworms, and maggots. Okay, so maybe you can purchase crickets as a level, an early level fisher person at this lake. And then on the red ear, holy cow, they come in trophy, and blood, maggots, crickets, waxworms, and bloodworms. However, I seem to remember catching them on pet food. Aha, that was this guy also. Semolina, bloodworms, but dough balls actually worked best with the smallmouth buffalo. So anyway, I'm just going to take a crack at it. Yeah, shell cracker. I'm going to take a crack at the shell. I don't know, I'm trying to make a joke. Didn't work. So here we go. I'll show you my inventory real quick before we go. I have the, let's see, my lightest rod right here is the 3 to 7.5 pound OmniFloat 14 foot 10 inch. I have a number 4 hook with crickets. Actually, this one's kind of a lighter rig, 2 to 11 pounds, the Troy rod. And I got the 19-foot, 8-inch long. It's almost like a cane pole, man, but it's a real caster. And I've got a number 6 on that with houseflies, because houseflies or flies is what I got my biggest bluegills at on other lakes. Let's see, Mud River has some good, unique bluegills, and then Quanchkin. And I'm pretty sure I was using the flies and crickets, but I thought I was maybe using a number 4. Doesn't really matter. You'll figure it out. You're a fisherman, right? So my other lightweight bait rod is this deluxe Troy rod that's 23 feet long and good for 3 to 13 pound fish. And I have a number 2 hook on that with some wax worms. Oh, I'm sorry, I got maggots. You know what? Let's go back to look at the species. Bluegills are bluegills. Okay, maggots, redworm, cricket, and doughball. And then shellcracker, red ear, blood, maggot, cricket, waxworms, bloodworms. Okay, well, that's what we're starting with. And I also brought along a bottom rod because I might go and try to knock out. Let's see, what am I missing on this thing? I need the bluegill. I have a .501 common bluegill. I need a trophy bluegill. I need a red ear. I'm sure I've caught them. I just never recorded it. I caught them before I ever had the UNIsheet. So I need to record my red ear and my trophy red ear. And then I have a smallmouth buffalo. I swear I caught a 5-pounder of that thing here. And if I catch anything else, I'll go ahead and update my numbers. But historically, I had, I think, a 3.6. Oh yeah, the smallmouth buffalo exists at Quanchkin, and maybe that's where I have like an 11-pounder. So it's not. So it should tell me I should get a pop-up if it's my personal best or my newest, biggest version of a bluegill at this lake. Is the personal best pop-up a lake-by-lake basis, or is it species basis? Well, I guess that's why I made this sheet, is because if it's not your personal best, that's correct. So I could catch, a 0.9 pound bluegill here, which a .9 or 0.8 pound bluegill here in Texas would be a trophy. Let me switch back to the game. In the streaming software, otherwise I could potentially forget. And, so a .8 or 0.9 would be a trophy bluegill at Texas. But I don't think I'm going to get a pop-up that says personal best because I have a 3-pound somewhere else. So I think the personal best pop-up is based upon species. We'll find out though, because I'm about to go catch some bluegill, trophy bluegill at Lone Star Lake to fill out my UNIsheet keyword hashtag Troy fishing. You'll find it. I promise you. It's on Steam discussion forum. There's a link to the Google spreadsheet, and it's Party on Wayne. While this is loading, and honestly, it's not going to load for very long. So I don't want to load and walk away for a minute, but I'm going to refresh my beer and be back to carry on the party. Hang on. Alrighty. Didn't want to switch over to intermission. I just knew it was going to be a quick trip, but I am going to listen to my stream. Didn't want to switch over to intermission. I just knew it was going to be a quick trip, but I am going to listen to. All right. So I don't have
That weird electronic voice that I had yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday's stream was not good, so I killed it. Let's go. Now, I brought 3 rods with various sized hooks and bait because I'm just going to bombard this place with a rod stand. And typically, when you come here as, you know, a fresh fisherman just starting out in the game, you're not going to have that. But I'm not going to try to simulate, you know, me being a complete noob. So let's see, I got the bottom rod in hand. And I guess with this thing, I really need to put the rod stand out, and I want to be between these two lily pads. If I recall correctly, from the bridge, it's like 60 feet out, so I'm going to be casting different places for different fishes. Okay, now out comes the bottom rod, and from the middle of that bridge, 60 feet out, about in line with that big tree, I think, that should be the spot for the smallmouth buffalo and dough balls. And I got a number 6 hook out there. That seems really small. I really want to put a 4 on there, but oh well. Part 1. Alright, so with this rod you have to press F11 in order to put it into free casting mode rather than toss mode. And I think right real close to these lilies is where the bluegill like to hang out. Oh man, instant snag. Oh, because of my depth. Okay, so I think it's only 60 inches deep here. Discard. Let's look at the depth. Oh yeah, it was way too deep. Okay, so let's go to 24 inches for the bluegill. And then we have kind of a weak hit on the bottom rod. Yep, he was just teasing me. Alright, so I got a blacktail shiner. Maybe it's not quite that far out. I'm just going to keep adjusting until we hit that smallmouth buffalo. And now we've got some crickets on a number 4. I'm going to chuck them over here by this. Oh shit, didn't check my depth. Well, we didn't instantly snag, so that rod's probably pretty shallow. And now, rod 3. Oh baby. Again, F11 to put it in free cast mode. Otherwise, it tosses like a cane pole. Alright, so you're going to get a lot of these nuisance fish, like golden shiners and blacktail stuff. Oh, hey, look, it's a bluegill. It is a bluegill. It didn't beat my record, though. Alright. Holy cow, we got shit going off, man. Woohoo. Bam! We got a red hair, too. Excellent. I don't have that on the UNIsheet at all, man. There's something on there, but it's not a buffalo. So I gotta tune my buffalo. Oh, a white crappie. Well, I'm just gonna look at my... Okay, here's how I typically do this. I print out the UNIsheet. I bang a staple in that because it's in order, right? The first lake you get access to is Texas. The second lake you get access to is, I think, Missouri. Blah, 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 blah. However, I recommend noobs go from Texas to New York, Emerald Lake, and then go to frickin' the Everglades. Man, you will level up and make so much money, and don't spend your money. Be a miser, be a tightwad, and skip 2 levels. Like, the first net that you unlock, don't buy it. Wait until you unlock the second net and buy that. So that's just one thing. But, okay, I'm going to chuck this out there real quick just to be rid of it. It will catch something. And here we have a bluegill. 0.548. Oh, that's what I was saying. So what I typically did was, let me get this rod in the water. What I typically do is this. I print out the UNIsheet, and then I fish all day. And right before quitting time, at like 4 in the morning or whatever time you're ready to wrap it up, I come and I look at this, and I roll down to the bottom, and I look at my best 2 fish, or look at all of my fish. But I have the UNIsheet printed out on my desk, and I've been using a pencil, and I wrote down the weight of my best red ear in the common, and then I wrote down, I don't have one yet, the red ear, the trophy red ear. But if I had a trophy red ear here, I would cross-reference that to my printout, and I would write down red ear sunfish, 6.79 pounds, and in the trophy red ear, I would write down whatever I caught for the day. So I would look at my net, but I've screwed myself doing that on a number of occasions. Sometimes it's best to press escape, pause, look at your fish list, update your biggest and bestest along the way, because sometimes the clock will roll past you and it will go to the next day and, oh no, I missed recording my biggest bluegill today. And like here, I see a 5.48. If I look at my UNIsheet, my current bluegill is 5.01. So I'm going to update that right now, 5.48, and my red ear. I didn't have a red ear recorded, so I'm going to go ahead and record that, 0.679. Bam! I just updated my UNIsheet. I only have 2 more blanks to fill, and I'd like to upgrade my smallmouth buffalo because I'm guessing 3.6 was my biggest one here. So now that I do have commons in the bluegill and red ear area, I'm just going to be shooting for the trophies. And, you know, I'll take whatever comes along. Oh, look at that white crappie. Let's look at my white crappie. White crappie at this lake, I currently have a 5.17 on my UNIsheet. In my net is a 0.516. Did I just say 5.17 a minute ago? I meant my previous largest white crappie was a 0.517. Today I have a 0.516. Not a winner. It didn't beat my last best fish. All right, blacktail shiner. Blacktail shiner here, I have a 0.4, so that 0.234 ain't nowhere near good enough. All right, so party on, Wayne. Oh, I wanted to check the depth on the maggot. All right, so I should check the depth on all these. Okay, so 24, 24, and that rod's in the water at 11 inches deep. So let's see, I think this lake's max depth is 60 inches at the hole. So I'm going to go ahead and go like 12 inches. But what I want to look at is the temp. It's 75 degrees. Wow. Wow, 75 degrees. So these fish will probably be pretty deep compared to what I'm set at. I think I'm going to crank this 12 down to 24, and then I'll go down to 36 and 48 and see how things work. All right, fish on. Pull out a bluegill, 0.375. I know he's undervalued, or he's, yeah, not even close. I'm pretty sure the trophy blues are over here, though. Well, I mean, this is where I get the biggest quantity of bluegills, is off that lily pad edge. So let's see. There was somebody chasing that maggot. Let's just toss this out here. I got snagged right away, so this might already be too deep. Okay, let's see. Rod 2. Oops. Did not look at the depth on rod 2. Is set at 24 with crickets. I'll give it a shot. And let's go over here by the blues, where the supposed bluegill spot. Swing. Oh, green sunfish. Well, now that's interesting. Green sunfish. My best is a 0.462. So this guy is just a keeper. 0.33 pounds. That's fine with me. I love pan fishing, dude. Like when I first started playing this game, I didn't care about the little babies. But eventually, they're some of the most challenging things to find large versions of. So it just became a lot of fun. And I've become a redonkulous pan fisherman. All right, so now I'm going to throw a walker because I can. And I got bobbers out. I'm sure a couple of them are snagged, but might as well go ahead and cast a walker. I want to get this thing walking. Oh shit, it was going super fast. Now I got it walking. I don't know how the speed got spun up so quick or so high. I actually brought the perch spoon, which 16th ounce. Oh shit, number 2 hook. If I throw it past here. Oh, a trophy white crappie. I just whooped my last record, man, by a monstrous amount. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Woohoo. Yeah, baby. Here comes another bluegill, 0.4. We already have the common at 0.5, so... Oh. Did we lose it? Nope, there it is. We got another white crappie. Swing. All right, so, right, what I'm saying is, let's see, I just got a white crappie at 1.44 pounds. My trophy white crappie right now on the spreadsheet is 1.347. So I will update that when I get back to the net. And that will be fun. Seeing that's a whopper upgrade, man. Bam, fish on, fish on. It better be, it's too light. Oh, it's a white crappie. I was really hoping for, let's see, the smallmouth buffalo. Let me better guess the spot. I'm gonna say it's out there for the smallmouth buffalo carp. Okay, I'm gonna let out some slack before I rack this in the number 4 spot. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Man, let's see. Let's toss a cricket out here. Let's go beyond the lily pads. And let's let out some slack so when we rack it, we don't jerk the bobber. It's kind of impossible. It just kind of happens, but okay, bam. Did kind of jerk the bobber, but let's take a look. What's this guy doing? He's 11 inches deep with flies. Let's go 36 because it's warm. So maybe they're deep. Maybe they're down deep, staying chill. And now, where is my rod with the lure on it? I think it's here. Yep, that's my walker. I'm going to bring that in, change to a perch spoon. I have a real tiny perch spoon. So that might really be actually pretty damn good for this spot. I really don't know if that frequency on the bottom rod is enough to pick up. I think it is. But it's a small, something very small. All right, so I'm going to let that go and pick up this rod. Boom. That thing's coming right in. Little 3-pound blue gill. Get this one in. Let's get this one in. That's the one where we tossed off beyond the The lily pads. Do I have a trophy? Oh, trophy white crappie 1.1. I already had a 1.4, so I haven't beat my today's personal best. And what do we got here? Just a plain Jane. Oh, green sunfish. Very nice. All right. Well, I'm going to look at the depth. Okay, 11 inch. Let's go deeper. Let's go 48 with maggots. Now that got us green sunfish rather than bluegills or red ear. Okay, so, oops. Now I'm going to go with rod number 2 that has crickets on it. And let's go with 36 inches on that one. And you know what? Let's just bombard the same area. Different kinds of baits, different size hooks, and different depth. Dough balls is our bottom rod. And let's see, from the center of the bridge, coming out here. Ah, there's my marker. Oh, baby. Now we're on it. I am almost positive that is my smallmouth marker. So let's swap these and pull in whatever was popping here. Oh, red ear. It's 0.7. Oh, that's a nice red ear. I'm not going to dick around with updating the spreadsheet right now. Oh, look at that. As soon as I hit the marker, baby. Oh, something there. But it's awfully light. It's not even hardly lighting up the blue bars on the. Now this is a very, very heavy rod, so even a 3-pounder wouldn't probably trip the trigger. We have a 0.5 golden shiner. Sweet. Who says frickin' Lone Star's no fun? Man, look at all this shit I'm catching. It's off the hook. I love this game, dude. Alright, so we're going to shift over a little bit to this side and just bombard the area, like I said. Got a snag, so too close to the lily pads or that spot is just too shallow. Oh, I didn't check the depth on the maggot rod. Alright, let's go look at that. Maggots are at 48. We're going to toss crickets at 36. We're going to toss houseflies at 24. And then, of course, we got the bottom rod. So let's go with, let's just bombard each area with each depth and a different kind of bait. Now, I'm not throwing bloodworms, which could be good. Oh, something got snagged. Rod number 2. Or the rod in the number 2 slot of the rod holder. Alright, so I'm going to switch this up and go towards right here. Thought it was going to be a shiner or a blacktail. Okay, so we're shifting over. I'm going to bombard this spot. Where is my marker? There it is. I should look at my map and see if that is the marker for the smallmouth buffaloes. Alright, so it appears that I have a minnow on the rod in slot 3. Green sunfish, slot 3, pick this guy up. He's being a little bit obnoxious, a white crappie. Oh, nah, there's something on there. It's drawing blue bars. It's just such a heavy rod. Like I said, even if it was a 3-pounder, it would just drag it out of the water like it was a boat anchor. Well, like a boat anchor, yeah. Or like a plastic cup, not a boat anchor. Okay, got a 0.4 bluegill. That ain't bad. But it's also not a 5 or 6 pound. Honestly, I think they only get to be 3 pounds, maybe 3.5 pounds for the smallmouth buffalo here. Honestly, forget. Oops. Let's rack it. Drop one. Pick one up. Man, if I had a lake like this near my house, I would never be home. I'd just hang around at the lake. Oh, now that's something. Look at that. It's finally registering blue bars on this big heavy rod. What do we have here? Oh, but it's coming in like butter. It's going to be a buffalo baby. All right, smallmouth buffalo, 2.150. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that marker on my iPad depth map. What is it called? The lake map. It's not really topo. I wish they would give us better topo. All right, so clearly I'm keeping this, and I'm going to press M. Oh. Okay, I pretty much wiped out every. Oh, I do have a trophy red ear here. I could just quit now. I recorded that I have a 1.263 trophy red ear. Oops. Trophy red ear, Lone Star Lake, late evening. 11-inch long red ear. Baby, that would be awesome. I caught it on blood. Cool. Now this other spot is going to be the small buffalo. And I have a 3.2. Now, I've explained this in other videos. When I catch a fish and then I set a marker and I catch a bigger, better fish, I don't bother changing the marker to the better, bigger fish. That's the spot, man. That's the spot. So, anyway, oh, please be a trophy bluegill. Bam! Bada bing! It's over a pound. That's it, baby. We are. Oh, do we have the trophy red ear sunfish? If not, well, I just found that I have a marker for it, and I'm going to go over there and get another one, I guess. But there it is. I have my trophy blue. Woohoo! Woohoo! Well, I had one hell of a good time. Really? Just sitting here at this one spot, chucking 4 rods at this one spot? Oh, man, you can't get better than this. Look, I know that's one of the best bluegills in this lake, frankly. Now, I'm sure somebody else caught something bigger and better. At some point in time in history, it is always a thing. So it didn't tell me that's a world record for Texas because they just don't do that in the game. But that's a very respectable freaking trophy bluegill at this lake. I did look at some YouTube vids and I'm like, what is it? And I saw a guy yanking out in a 0.8 and a 0.9, and I just hit a full pound bluegill, trophy bluegill. Woo! I'm pumped. That's cool. Yeah, I know. My buddy Jake would say, "You're weird," and he's not wrong. All right, so now I want to start chucking this at that buffalo marker, baby. And for my next trick, I'm going to go over there and try to beat 3.6 because I'm sure I caught something better than that 3.2 on the marker. I swear that I was catching 5 or 6 pounders here, but that might be some of the stuff that I caught at Quanchkin, and then eventually I caught an 11 pounder over there as a uni. So I don't know, memory fails when you get this old. Ah, shit. Well, something liked the maggots. Okay, quick cast and a quick pickup. Come on, get it before it's gone. Bam, fish out of water. Green sunny. Today's weather will be green and sunny. You know, I'm going to take a random shot. Oh, look at that thing running. Holy cow, that's cool. That's going to be something fun. Swing! Green sunfish. He is an excitable boy. So what I like to do is pick different spots around this lily pad and go for that little divot between the two piles of weeds. Okay, well, clearly that got me stuck. Probably because of my depth, right? Yeah, it's 47 inches, so let's go to 24. Yeah, close enough. And now we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's going to be there. I'm going to back reel and let out some slack. Oh, that new spot that I casted to, a little beyond, got me another green sunfish. Bam, come on, slot 4. Bam, fish on. It's going to be a buffalo smallie because look at the bars. It sure isn't a green sunfish. Oh, whoa, pulling in too hard on this big rod. 2.7. Yep, not 3.6. Man, I swear. See exactly what I said. I have a marker out there. It's for a 2.2. Okay, I just got a 2.7. I'm not going to change markers. I'm not going to relabel my marker. Because, you know, if you're familiar with the marker system, if you go here and you look at this marker, it's a 3.22. 17 inches on semolina balls. So, I know that from that point I was using dope. Maybe semolina was doing me a lot better. But I swear I had something substantially larger than this 3.2. But I'm not gonna change it out. Now let me look at my fish basket or my fish keeper. Oh, 2.7. So yeah, I thought I had a 2.4, but it's a 3 or a 2.2, but it's a 3.2 on that marker. So until I whoop that, I ain't changing nothing except maybe the bait. Let's change the bait right now. Let's go to semolina, which I did bring with me, and we'll try that. And that bobber doesn't seem to be doing dick. Bam. All right, gonna back reel, let out some slack so that I can throw this on the rack and then give the fish another attack. And I'm a poet and I know it. Okay, a couple crickets out there. Oh, cool. We got something on the on that far side of the lily pad. I'm gonna guess greenfish, but no, it's a golden shiner. Okay, so I'm fishing real shallow with maggots on a number 2, and I got a shiner. That's crazy. All right, you know what? I'm gonna fish beyond that. You know, they're all kinds of things. Okay, tackle is unsnagged. Now I'm in the middle of the lily pad puddle. Okay, looking pretty good there. Got one more bait rod to throw in. Oh, the flies, baby, the flies, the flies. Oh, I remember another trophy raider spot. Although, well, I'm going to compare the marker that I have over there, the fish that I have, and the spot that I remember. So I'll triangulate those three. All right, I'm going to say something's on there. And it's going to be a little weenie fish, but we'll take them. Blacktail shiner. And now this rod got snagged. Okay, now, because I just remembered that red ear spot. Yeah, there's all kinds of spots back there, but I cleaned out all my markers because I was moving on from here. Let me take a look real quick. Fish keeper. Slide to the bottom of the list. Open up my UNIsheet and do some quick updates. The smallmouth buffalo, I have not beat a 3.6, and that was just my guess about what I've had historically. I have a marker out there at I think 2.2, and then this is 2.7. Trophy white crappie, let me update that one. White crappie, my trophy was 1.347. Now it is 1.444. Young, really, young channel cat. Young channel cat, rather than common, they put a young here. So I guess I need to change the color of that. Well, I need to go and update that on what's called the main spreadsheet also, I guess. Oh, there it is. It does say in the max type young. There are youngs here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and record that. That's a new one. 1.360. So I got that. Trophy white crappie. Let's get back to the sheet. Now on white crappie, bam, my common and my... Oh, okay, that's... I have a bigger white crappie further down the list. Trophy bluegill, 1.048. Excellent. Red ear sunfish, 0.739. Red ear sunfish, okay, I've got a 0.679 as my historic catch here. Regular white crappie, a regular white crappie. I'm going from a 0.517 to a 0.550. Okay, that's good. So I'll keep scrolling up. And now look back to the spreadsheet. And got to push this over a little bit. There we go. Now I can clearly see. Okay, regular bluegill, 0.548. Yep, already updated that. Golden shiner, 0.406. Ooh, that my golden shiner went from a 0.406 to a 0.546. All right. Regular bluegill is, man, 0.548. So we already got the bluegill. We already got the golden shiner updated. Golden shiner, yep, updated. Then we got the bluegill, golden shiner. Let's go back up further. Green sunfish, we're getting down to this one. Green sunfish. My current green sunfish is 0.462, so that 0.397 does not move the needle. My regular bluegills don't matter. They're already... And same with white crappie. Yep. All right, so now at the very top of the list, there's just a blacktail shiner. Blacktail shiner in 0.404, and this is a 0.234, so yeah, that doesn't move the needle. Oops, I'm sorry, 0.297 is my biggest blacktail shiner here. All right, so I'm pretty sure that Gamecaster, my streaming software, is not going to show that I have filled in the blanks on this web page, because I think this web page might have a different date or timestamp, and I will need to make an explicit screen share to show that I have updated these things and all the blanks are filled in. So for now, what I'm going to do, since I basically have every box filled now, I just want to beat my past... Oh, you know what? I actually do still want... Oh! The rod I had in my hand actually went off. And now I'm going to have to double check. Ah, there's spotted bass. Well, that was a surprise. Bam. And now I picked up some kind of miscellaneous fish over here. I do want to go for a bigger and better red ear trophy. Blacktail shiner at 0.3. No, that doesn't beat it, I don't think. Let's see, red ear sunfish. Let me look at my red ear sunfish. Ah, I don't have a red ear sunfish listed, shown in my UNIsheet. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot for that and the smallmouth buffalo. All right, so let's go here. Pick this up. Trophy red ear are elsewhere. No, I didn't want to set it down. I wanted to pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Bam. All right, but as long as I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and go out on the middle of this bridge where I know that's the spot, baby. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this guy right here, and I'm going to throw that bottom rod out there with the semolina balls right on that spot. I will beat whatever is at that marker right now. So let's check it out. That marker says 3.220 on semolina. And that was early morning, and I think we're good. That should work. But as long as we're here, let's do some other shit. Let's see, that's pretty... oh, I can't cast any farther than that with this rod. And I think I'm throwing pretty shallow with the maggots. Let's see, the flies. I know there's bluegill over here also. So I always like to throw a bobber that direction when I'm sitting here waiting for smallmouth buffaloes. Oh, crap. Put it in the wrong place. Oh, and when I racked the that bobber, it yanked it pretty far away from the lilies. So let's try it again. Oh, look at that! Okay, I'm going to leave a lot of extra slack before I rack this rod and pick this one up. Bam. Usually a bluegill spot. Sometimes I think maybe a bass. Yeah, there's a bluegill. Okay, what else we got? Let's see how far we can cast. Oh, shoot. We can't cast real far with this, but I bet we can put on a bigger bobber and cast further. Since we're here. And since I really don't care about watching for... oh, crap. Really? Didn't I bring any bigger bobbers? My mistake. Aw, dude. Yeah, didn't bring any bigger bobbers. I swear to God I brought a X-Series bobber with me, but maybe they got left behind because there was so much other crap going on. But as long as I'm here, let's go with the Nano Spoon. 16th ounce, number 2. This rod should cast this very nicely. And we'll see what comes up. Oh, man. Can't get any distance here. Well, fish on. Oh. oh, come on. I yanked him out of the water so hard he almost exploded. All right, well, I'll have to run down my list again and double check the scores, but let's get this out there. I don't know what might be boiling out there. Let's see, there should be, one more bait rod. 24 with flies. Let's go 48 with flies. out here. Just see what the hell happens. Otherwise, I should probably shoot at the lily pads over there, even with this little spoon. Sometimes really close to the dock, you'll get a little, whatever kind of bass are here. I think they're stripes. No, I don't know what they are. Forget. All right. Well, this is a miniature fish. Half-pound bluegill on this big fat pole or big fat rod is comes in like butter. Doink. Alrighty then. Yeah, there's something out there. It's not big enough to really move the needle. Yeah, 1.6. Oh. Oh, it's fish is still on. It's just so small it didn't really register as a fight. Yep. That kind of shit will happen. But that's why I like to keep casting over here towards the side. Oh, man. Oh, I'm set so deep. Oh, wow. What the heck could be bending this rod this much? Over there. Ah, a little spotted bass. That's what they are here. Spotted, not striped. Okay. Dude, tons of action in Texas. I'm having better action here than I had in frickin' Michigan. Man, that just blows my mind. Let's check the depth here because I think I thought I was set pretty deep, and I think over here by these lily pads is let's just go with 18. By these, yeah, it's perfect. Back reel, get a bunch of slack let out, and then rack it. This one I think is dragging bottom. No, maybe not. Okay. And let's grab the bottom rod again. Oops, that's the lure. Bottom rod and stick it out there. It's going to be another spotted bass. Oh, what? What? Man, it took some... it took some... I wouldn't say drag, but there was some resistance there. Okay, too deep. Had a snag, and then it popped out. You know what? I'm going to leave it there like a lucky lottery ticket that, oops, I didn't ask for little lotto, but I'll buy the ticket anyway. If you mistakenly ask for a lotto ticket and she gives you a little lotto, take it. Take it. You never know. Intentional accident by karma. All right. Gonna throw some crickets. Ooh, look at that. Look how far we can get with this. Might as well go for it. Kind of wonder what Cletus is doing looking at my rig. Maybe he ain't never seen one of these fancy Oh, he's level 4. Rod stands. He's talking to me in the game. Oh, what did he pull out? Oh man, that made a lot of splashing for a little grass pickerel. So yeah, that's really a great example of what the UNIsheet is about. Some level 4 guy. Why is a level 65 here fishing for small fish? Because it's fun. And I haven't caught a 1 pound trophy bluegill here before, so I just beat my personal best record. And to me, that's fun. Yeah, that's the whole reason we're all here, right? Man, that's a lazy hit or a very small fish. So let's see what happens. I'm guessing very small fish. Yep. Green sunfish. All right, let's get it back out there. You know, I'm going to ditch the semolina and go for dough balls. Because I am not getting any smallmouths on this. And let's see, right out there somewhere is that red ear, the trophy red ear spot. Let's see. The rod in slot 4. Discard. Well, yeah, until I change the dough balls. You know what? Screw it. I didn't want to toss that. I'm gonna toss this towards. I really haven't explored these lily pads a whole hell of a lot. I think that's where the pickerel are, maybe. It wouldn't hurt to increase my pickerel, but then again, I didn't just noticed I'm using friggin' maggots. Yep, I'm gonna definitely have to switch to dough balls. Even though, oh man, a .5 bluegill, that's not a bad thing. But if I look at the map and I go to the that marker, it was semolina balls, not dough balls. And I seem to remember having had better luck with the semolina, but here I am with no action. disconnected, and I've been talking about a spreadsheet instead of showing the fishing. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Pro streamer, you know how it goes. Well, par for the course in my streaming history, right? But I think everybody gets the point of the UNIsheet. It helps you record your personal best at each lake because the game doesn't really track that aspect. Even though you have, leaderboard, you have the ability to search for things. Oh, nuts. I think my connection is shot. Nah, that's still connected. Well, Fishing Planet is not restarting, so it might be another lost stream, dude. I should just give up. I should just give up. I won't, but I'm giving up for now because I can't reconnect and I screwed up and I've been standing on the frickin' spreadsheet instead of showing the game where I was catching fish left and right again. But anyway, if you try it, I hope you enjoy it, and drop into the Steam discussion forum and give me a high five, say hello, say thanks, say you're an idiot, whatever you want to say. Won't hurt my feelings, but it would help me feel better if what I did was of some sort of value to somebody out there. Adios, motherfuckers. Oh, GameBrain's gone.